Good day. Welcome to Your Health and Success with Alfie Vente. I'm a registered massage therapist and also a registered acupuncturist here in the province of Ontario. Today the subject is going to be a self-care tip in regards to headaches that you may feel in the base of the skull. A lot of the times what will happen is that you'll be in front of the computer, particularly those that work in white-collar jobs that do a lot of typing. Your head will fall forward so that you're kind of jutting your head forward towards the screen. When that happens, sometimes what can happen is that the muscles in the back of the skull become very tight and overworked. Eventually what will happen is that tightness can lead to potential headaches and other symptoms such as tightness and tenderness around the area. So what I want to attempt to do is show you a quick self-care technique that can help alleviate some of those symptoms. So if you're a receptionist, if you are a researcher, if you're an IT guy, if you work with computers, with whatever, a computer engineer, whatever it might be, even a teacher, anybody that basically has a position where their head is forward and it's jutted forward, you may get these symptoms every once in a while. I have to advise that you want to make sure that you visit a healthcare professional to assess the headache and potential neck issues that you may have. You might want to see a physio, a chiropractor, a massage therapist, an acupuncturist, athletic therapist, somebody who's in the field that has an understanding of musculoskeletal or joint issues. So this is going to be a very easy tip, and I'm hoping that you'll potentially use it. Mind you, I have to reiterate, this is for educational purposes and underline that you must see your doctor beforehand. Alright, so what you'll need is you'll need 2 tennis balls, maybe 1. But as you can see, you can get these from any sporting goods store. You probably have some in your garage, maybe in your gym bag, if you play a lot of tennis. So what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to take these tennis balls, I will lay on the ground, and I'm going to place them on the base of my skull, like so. You may not be able to see it there. So one's going to be on either side on the lower part of my skull right here. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to lay back, and I'm going to demonstrate that in 1 second. Okay, so what you need to look at first is you need a hard surface, right? You don't want a soft surface. You want to make sure that it's nice and sturdy. I've got this little mat here, or this little carpeting here that can help soften some of the potential tenderness that you might feel lying down on a hard surface. All right, so we got my 2 tennis balls right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place them on the ground here. I'm just going to lay back, like so. And I'm going to just ask the camera person here to move up a little bit. And I'm just going to place these under my skull. If you notice, for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to show you. It's going to be like sort of right at the bottom corner here of my head on each side. Okay? So on both sides, I got the tennis ball. Okay, and I'm just going to lay back here. And I want you to take a look at my knees and my hips. So I'll take a quick look. You'll see that my knees are bent. And the reason why my knees are bent is so that it supports my back. You don't want to have your legs extended for prolonged periods because that could cause issues with your lower back. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay back here. Okay, just make sure that I got the right positioning. You want to make sure that it's low enough and high enough so that you're not extending the head like so. So you're not in this position here. This is a no-no right here. What you want is you want your head to be in alignment with the rest of your neck. Okay, so if you take a quick look at me, you notice that my head is in line with the rest of my spine here, my neck. Okay, so basically what's happening is that to help you get into this position properly is you're tucking your chin in towards your neck. So it's a chin tuck. And all you do is basically lie here. And as I said before, it might be tender for the first few minutes or so, but once the tissues relax, you'll notice that it's not as tender, and you might actually find that it's quite relaxing. And I'm just going to lay here. It might take about 10 minutes. Close my eyes and focus on my breathing. Okay, it's good if you do this in a place that's quiet, because not only is it good for your neck and the base of your skull, but it can also help with relaxing after a stressful day. Oftentimes what happens is your muscles will tighten up because of the amount of stress that you have at work. Okay, and you'll notice like as you relax, the muscles become less tender, and it might, like I said, it might take 15 minutes. You could take 20 minutes if you want. And I'm done. So that was a tip for you guys. Again, it's the use of these 2 tennis balls. Place it on the back of your skull there, the area that I told you, like the lower bottom corner of your skull, and you basically just relax into it. You'll notice that your neck should feel a little better. That tension that you felt in the base of the skull may be less. It's an excellent self-care technique, and it's not very, very expensive, obviously, to buy these tennis balls. But remember, as I said before, you want to make sure that you double check with a healthcare professional to make sure that it is a musculoskeletal issue. Once again, I want to thank you for being with me in this self-care tip. To your health and success, this is Alfie Vente telling you, have a safe day. Take care.